Well, in all likelihood, you probably don't know what day it is. It's February 19th. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. That's right. It's February 19th, 2018, and I am 37 years old. That means I've had 37 rotations around the sun. I've seen many moons, many moons. So as the caffeine wakes up my system, I'm already a morning person, admittedly. You know that annoying person at work and they're always so bubbly at like 7:30 in the morning. That's me. I do need my coffee, but I am definitely a morning person. So I just woke up. I've got some news to share with you all. One is really exciting. One is kind of sad and bittersweet, but I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge her. I'll get to that in a second. But I think first, I need to do something about my hair. Do you see these roots? This, no bueno. I'm not happy with this at all. So I think we need to do something about that ASAP. So, through a little video magic, the power of video editing, we're gonna change these locks right now. I think I want to do ruby. I think it's time to go ruby. Ruby red. What you think? Yeah? Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Are you seeing this? This is gorgeous. Oh yeah, instantly better. I feel so much better. I feel like a movie star. Why don't you come up and see me sometime, big boy? Or big girl. Are they, there, them? I don't discriminate. So now that I'm rocking my birthday locks, I want to get to those announcements that I previously alluded to. The first of which being, I've gone and done it. That's right. I've made t-shirts. Well, I haven't made t-shirts. I've gone to a local screen printing company called Mod Inc. out of Augusta, Georgia, and they have made me some t-shirts, some screen printed shirts with 2 of my original designs. And I'll just show you a sneak peek real quick. I'm going to be creating a video specifically for these shirts, a kind of behind the scenes, so you can kind of get a look at downtown Augusta and Mod Inc. and everyone can kind of check it out and see the process and see the designs that I'm using. But I'm pretty stoked. The other bit of news that I wanted to share with you all comes with a very heavy heart and deep sadness that I have to tell you my sweet Maggie passed away. She passed away on February 6th and I miss her dearly, but she was elderly, she was geriatric, she was 14 years old. February is already a really hard month for me personally because I lost my mom on February 16th, 2011. But it just occurred to me the other day, I kept hearing about is the Chinese New Year. Well, it's interesting because the Chinese New Year began on February 16th, if I'm not mistaken, and that's the day my mom passed away. Well, then I look at the animal, you know, usually it's the year of the rooster, or the year of the rabbit, or what have you, and sure enough, it's the year of the dog. And I just think those cosmic coincidences, that divine timing is just really interesting and magical. If nothing else, it just made me smile and it just made my heart sparkle. I would be remiss if I did not at least acknowledge her and acknowledge the passing in a video, given the fact that she's been in every one of my YouTube videos thus far on my channel. So if you go back and watch my previous videos, she makes a cameo appearance in every single one of them. She was a rock star in her own right. We had a special bond, she and I. At this time, I would like to play a little bit of a segment dedicated to my dog, Maggie. And it's of our last days together, one of the last day we spent together. I love you, sweet pea, and I will see you on the other side. I hope you enjoy this segment dedicated to Maggie. Hey, baby. Oh, I love to see that tail wagging. I love to see that tail wagging. That's how you know you're happy. He is so freaking cute. So she doesn't like to chew on raw hides like a normal dog would, but she likes to take them and hide them in the yard, and that's what she was doing. She was making sure her raw hide was covered up. She was just making sure that it was covered, hidden. So given the fact that it is my birthday, I'm 37 years old, I like to think that I'm aging gracefully. I decided to take a trip of sorts, a trip of the mind, if you will. Yes, my friend, I'm talking about the most cosmic of journeys, the most mind-expanding substances known to man. Yes, I'm talking about Rushmooms. I just want to put out this disclaimer right here and right now. I'm definitely not advocating for the use of illegal substances, the kind that grow out naturally in nature. Definitely don't take them. I'm not advocating the use or consumption of illegal substances. Okay? I just want to put that disclaimer out there right now. This is for entertainment purposes only. I mean, because if I don't do it, how will you know? You know? Like if I don't take one for the team, like this is for safety. This is for science. And it's fun. So here's how this is gonna go down. I'm going to take them and we're just going to measure the time in which it takes for them to take effect, what those effects are, and just enjoy. So let's get started, right? Okay, so because of their cardboard texture, they're kind of bland. They're not the best tasting things in the world. So I'm gonna cut them up, slice them, dice them, put them in some peanut butter or something, and then we'll be right back. Okay, all right, so I'm back and I've got some yogurt mixed in with the Rushmooms. Yeah, it's kind of like a parfait, like a Rushmoom parfait. I'll just pretend like it's granola or something, you know, because I have the gag reflex of like a small kitten, you know. That is to say that I have a very sensitive gag reflex. So, all right, Cheers. Happy birthday to me. Oh God. Oh God. It is a little overpowering. I think I can get through. Thanks to the yogurt. Really having to work through that. Ooh. So I also want to show you that I did start my timer. So that's going, you know, just to keep up with the effects of the Rushmooms. I'm really having to work through this. I'm telling you, I have such a sensitive gag reflex. Oh God. I'm about halfway through now. Okay, I did my part for science. That was really difficult. I had to go downstairs and get some peanut butter. I just kept dry heaving. Let's check the clock. How long was that? Okay, so it's like 15 minutes and 40 seconds. That took longer than I anticipated. I had to turn the camera off because I legit was working through not throwing up. Like, ugh. That's always been the hardest part for me. It took me 15 minutes just to get them down. So, time check. It's 5:35 in the afternoon. Now we play the waiting game. Tick-tock, mofos. Tick-tock. Oh no, I dropped my phone. It's too early for that. I love the way psilocybin is spelled. It's P-S-I-L-O-C-Y-B-I-N, psilocybin. It's a pretty word in and of itself. This is Wikipedia, by the way. Psilocybin is a naturally occurring psychedelic prodrug compound produced by more than 200 species of mushrooms, collectively known as psilocybin. Psilocybin evolved in Rushmooms from its ancestor, muscarine, some 20 million years ago. So what's really interesting about psilocybin and the effects on the brain is that it connects parts of our brains that don't normally communicate with one another, and it creates this synesthetic kind of experience from the word synesthesia. And if you don't know what that is, go to your favorite search engine and type in synesthesia. It's fascinating, but there are people born this way that have certain parts of their brains that are just wired differently and they communicate with one another. So certain numbers may bring about certain colors, or if someone hears a certain number, they might have an associated, like they will actually smell or taste a certain fragrance or certain taste on their tongue. Other times, if you hear a certain score of music, you will actually see colors. You know, there's all kind of interesting variations that happen. And what psilocybin does, and Rushmooms, you know, it kind of provides that same kind of synaptic connection all across different regions of our brain. And it's pretty fascinating. And you know, what's interesting to me, at least, is there are a lot of new studies coming out that shows the beneficial effects of psilocybin for patients who are terminally ill and are trying to cope with facing their mortality, their imminent demise. It helps with people with PTSD. It has a lot of advantages I think it has, I think it has a lot of advantages to offer us. Oh God. I'm 37 today. It is my birthday. And if you're just tuning in, so far so good. I'm just chilling, hanging out with you fine people. I'm in a safe environment. I'm relaxed, I'm comfortable. Got some candles lit. These candles are so lit. Ooh, ooh. I got a buzz. And it says, happy birthday! Look at that. Look at the balloons. Ah, that was cool. That was cool. Who's that from? Oh, something is happening. Something is definitely happening. We're at 49 minutes. It's 6:08 p.m. So for science, for educational purposes, I mean, that's why we're all here, right? The waves, it's like, kind of like if you're on a roller coaster and you go over that first little drop, you're like, whoa, whoa. Takes your breath away and like, you just feel this rush of like, almost like you're falling. That's kind of what it feels like. Like this rush of something, but it's like a euphoric kind of feeling. So I just felt that. For science and for fun. It just like already feels intense. For inquiring minds, you know, what is Ruby? What does it feel like? Well, I mean, it feels fantastic. It is 1 hour and 26 minutes. It is 6:45 in the PM, and I know why rappers and rock stars wear glasses all the time, because they are constantly in the spotlight. I mean, there could be drugs involved too, but I'm just saying, like, it is so bright. It is so bright, and I've got fuzzy gloves. My friend Holly, who lives in the UK, she made these for me, and she sent them via the post. And I love them. They're so soft. Okay, so at the pinnacle of my noteworthy facts and tidbits that I want to convey to you fine people is that you start to lose track of time very easily. You don't go outside of the space-time continuum. That would just be time travel. No, what happens is like, I don't know, you just let go of it. Or like the concept of, I don't know what happens neurologically, but I stepped outside and was enjoying the sunset, and that like the sky was like this cotton candy color, and the birds were chirping, and I was swinging, and I was just enjoying it, relaxing, and I swear it was like eons went by, and I come in and it's like only been like 20-30 minutes. A bubble one, da 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 da. Is that not the prettiest thing? Oh my god, this is incredible. I wish instead of raining or snowing, certainly hail, because that's no joke. I wish it would bubble. I wish it would bubble like all the time. Like in today's news, 60% chance of bubbling. Now back to you in the studio. It is legit bubbling in my room right now. This is incredible. Okay, I'll be back with an update. I've reached 2-hour mark. 7:19, as you can see there. I'm doing good. Still feeling great. I haven't quite reached the point where things are breathing. It kind of looks like things are kind of going like this, like a breathing. I call it underwater, like if you're underwater and you know, the underwater currents can kind of make things look all warbly. I think I'm kind of starting to get to that point, but more importantly, I want to dance. the neighbor's car alarm was going off and they were all like trying to turn it off, and I thought I was hearing something. I was running to the camera to turn it on. I heard it, but I wasn't sure if I was hearing it. You start questioning the legitimacy of things. You start questioning the reality of things. The air vent is right behind this backdrop and it was moving, but I was like questioning whether it was a trick of the mind, if it was the Rushmooms, you know, or if it was actually, and it was both, actually. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, the car alarm, the air vent, you know, the air movement. That's leading me to my point, is that I could see how this could be a very uncomfortable experience for some people, you know, definitely outside of the realm of their comfortable reality, and it shakes things up and it makes you kind of question. It's check-in time. It's 2 hours and 50 minutes. It's 8:09. Colors are my favorite. You're gonna see colors. Colors are gonna be so intensely vibrant. The reds are so reds, the blues are so blues. They're like, everything is amplified, and I just want to kind of drive that home because that's one of my favorite parts of this experience for me as a creative spirit, as an artist, is just those colors are just so intense and vibrant. But the whole experience itself, you know, it just, everything is alive and you feel connected with animate and inanimate objects alike. Being out in nature is highly, highly recommended. Yeah, you feel good, you know, it's very euphoric. It's very euphoric. There it goes again. You hear it? It's not just the Rushmooms. This is funny to me. I'm amused, and I hope you are amused as well, and hope you're getting some education out of this experience as well. I'll be back with my final update of the night. Till then, ta-ta! Okay, I'm back, and this will be my final check-in, and I'm concluding this video after this. It's 9:02 in the PM, and so we're at the 3 hours and 43 minutes. Oh gosh, I feel so out of breath. It's really not all that late, but I just find myself just kind of like drifting. I'm just gonna call it a night. It's been a great birthday. I hope you take something away from this video. If nothing else, just entertainment, right? That's what it's all about. I just want to take this opportunity to say, everyone who finds me the least bit interesting, to subscribe to my channel or check me out. Thanks for all your love and support, all the birthday wishes on Facebook and Instagram. It's been awesome. Right back at you. I want to dedicate this episode specifically to my baby girl, my sweet pea, Miss Maggie Mae. I love you, baby. This is for you, a farewell episode, if you will. And like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff. I'm trying to keep my composure. I'm trying to keep it together. Okay, I'm trailing off. I'm trying so hard. I like it. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I'm just trailing off. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. This is so strenuous. Ah. Hey, there's something on my ceiling. There will be lots more. I'm having such a hard time talking. So this is what 37 years old looks like. I own it. This is my number. This is my year. Well, for me and Maggie, we want to thank you. This is her final farewell. This is me signing off for the night. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I've got a lot more where that came from. A lot more ideas. It's a new day. New beginnings, fresh start. You can't keep a good girl down. Coming at you. Ruby Culpepper, back to full strength. RUCU out.